I would die for this beat.
Alderman, send the beat off flow. Whoa. Alderman, send the beat off flow. Whoa.
Alright, folks. I had to cut my song early. I'm gonna be vibing real quick before we get things getting them set up. What's up, though? It's your boy MMG Smurf here. It's a weekend, aka it's collection day. I'm gonna be moving some funds around, so I think I'm gonna be making 2 different streams because we gotta keep pumping those numbers up. You know what I'm saying? And so never get married to a coin. First rule of blockchain and DeFi will save your passwords. Rule 2 of blockchain and DeFi: never get married to a coin. I do not offer financial advice during these videos, these tutorials. No financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Just like to show Money Match Gaming's journey, and oftentimes that ends up being educational because I have to show you, I'm like, you know, this is how we use this. This is how, I don't have to show you how, but I show you how. So, without any further ado, let's get into things. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm about to show you how Money Match Gaming is making our money. Yeah, and it's been going up. It's been going up. How do you afford to do prize pools every weekend? You keep saying you're a small streamer. Well, if you had $100-something, let's say you had, let's look at this one. This one might be too much, actually. Let's look at this one. Let's say we had, it'll tell me how much it is in USDT, I think. I can probably break it down. Let's see, what was my personal farming? Liquidity, this is how much BTT I had. I had $20. So if you got your first Twitch or D-Live payout and you know you amassed $40 because you have to have at least 2, and so your first Twitch payout is going to be at least $40, right? So let's say you took half of it because it's over $100. You could use that to be earning 45 Tron a day, 50 Tron a day. Excuse me. And what's 50 Tron a day from your $40? That's another $1.40. So from half of your Twitch earnings, you could be making sure, so times 30, that you like almost like get another half of every month, even without whether or not you stream. So eventually maybe you get tired, you want to take a month or something like that off. It's like as if you were still streaming. So that's kind of like that's one reason why we're doing things like this. And this is, of course, so we're able to provide these type of prize pools. Yeah. And so what I need to look at though right now on this platform specifically, I'm gonna close this up. So you've been making money off these one things. It's gonna show that, but when I refresh this page, it's gonna say that they're not active, and then I need to switch farms. And so I'm gonna refresh. You have unwithdrawn staked liquidity in the completed pools. Please withdraw it. And this is why you got to be an active player in blockchain, because stuff like this happens. It's nothing negative. Nothing bad happened or whatever. It just stopped. Those pools stopped. And so my earnings in those pools have stopped. I have to withdraw from this one and put it in the new pool. Now, this could have happened because coding. Maybe they changed something with the what's known as a smart contract, which controls this pool. Or I think every once in a while on this platform, they're ending pools and they're starting a new pool, because when you enter a pool, there's a 3% staking fee. And so as people are earning all this money and stuff like that, and they're restaking every day, every so often, I think potentially they're making you restake. That's just like my negative side of things coming out. Anyways, we're going to withdraw this Tron first. We're going to start at the very top, which is our ETH USD pool. We're going to withdraw this 364 Tron. How much is that? And this is not our $20 total for the day, probably, because it'll be after all the full 24 hours, just because, most likely because this stopped, and usually it's probably stopped around 4 a.m. and usually I would have made another $5 or something like that while sleeping. But we're gonna claim this to get that $10 worth of Tron. Stacking Tron all day long. Cool. And so now we pulled that Tron. I'm gonna go through the rest of these and I'm gonna pull the money out first. That's another 43 Tron. So $10 plus another $1. We're at $11.50. Make sure that bad boy went through. It did. I know it's not saying it earned something. Why is it earning still then? That one must still be active. That one's still active. Yeah, that one doesn't have ended tag on it. I'm like, bruh, get out of here. Don't be fucked up. Anyways, another 22 Tron. It's gonna be half of the other one, so let's just say it's 60 cents. without going over to the calculator thing. So we're at $11, $12. Which one did we just pull through? We just pulled that one. And then we got 17 cents. I'd say another 60 cents because I rounded on the last one and I rounded down. Claim, we're at about $13. I think that makes, I have pulled from all of them 2, 3, and 4. Cool. So now, again, what I'm doing here, just for this portion of things, is I have to restake into these active ones. So I have to unstake and stake again. It's going to cost me a little bit of Tron. How much Tron do we have in our wallet right now? It's going to be all right. Cool. So we push the unstake bit in. It goes, how much would you like to unstake? And this will make it liquidity points again. And so I'm going to unstake max. I'm not going to type in a small amount because, yeah, I need to unstake the maximum amount. I'm going to take all of your stuff out of the pool. Because what about if they just close the pool and then you lose your... Eventually, like, this is... Some platforms have gotten in trouble because when they end the stuff, they don't give people enough time. And you can lose your tokens by just leaving them in the pool. You need to take them out. And so some platforms have gotten in trouble for doing that way too quickly. They'll be like, oh, here it is. And then they just shut it down within like 4 hours or something. And people were like, yo, how the hell was I supposed to get my stuff out within 4 hours? Like, I didn't even know you were shutting the pool. Like, you mentioned it in 1 or 2 places. And so that's, yeah, you know, watch who you're fucking with. And a lot of these contracts, though, most contracts are kind of in the situation. The ones that people really like are like, once it's been activated, you do what's called burning the keys. And so the keys are like, you know, how you access a wallet or the contract. And so if the owner burns the keys, then after they put it up on the blockchain, nobody's accessing it. It's not possible anymore. Nobody can get to it. Nobody can change it. And that's what a lot of these blockchain projects that talk about being unstoppable, that's what they do. Because then it's just like in the hands of the people. They'll like, and that's how they upgrade it, is they'll leave voting in the hands of the people. And so voting will go to token holders. And so true, if the person who burned the keys had the largest bags still, they could get back into it. But they would have to not sell those bags. And so there's stuff. And so within that, people also want to make sure that the owners don't have too much of the token. Okay, let's go back into our pools. So we had we didn't have ETH Tron, we had ETH USDT. And I can always check out which ones I have specifically by going to the liquidity section of this platform. If I pull this down a little bit, I'm kind of up there on the page. But yeah, if I see the liquidity, I can just go in and see each one that I have. I'm going to do that for this next portion because I'm bits in ETH and Tron and BTC and Tron. So here's the ETH Tron one. Stake them there. And then we got BTC and Tron. BTC UME, BTC Tron. BTC UME is way up there. And so maybe I'll start stacking. I don't want to go into too many different pools though. That's the thing. ETH TRX is a lot higher. Last time ETH and BTC, they like flip numbers pretty much. So I think they're going bullish on ETH. I'm going to continue to stack in the BTC. I'm not going to switch my liquidity stakes. And keep these liquidity stakes and keep stacking into those ones specifically. I chose them for a reason. Cool. And so this is telling me I should be earning 719 Tron every 24 hours. What's 719 Tron? $20. $20.15. And again, that's just on this one platform. That's just on USwapMe. And so previously, anything that we were talking about with our funding and stuff like that was coming from DLive.tv. And so we like to give a shout out to DLive.tv typically whenever we start one of these streams, because DLive.tv has been powering our events for a while now. So what powers us on DLive.tv? It's the staking here. If we went to the avatar in the top right corner, scroll down to staking, we get paid out here daily. And so I think I've claimed too early in the last 24 hours, and so it's not, we don't have anything to, oh, nope. I'm like, I don't know if I claimed yesterday from this one. But we get paid out from the platform one, which is the 23%, and then we get paid out from a partner one, which goes directly to our wallet. Right here. And so I've been selling them each day now and putting them into this other platform so that we can maximize those profits. I'm going to do a specific tutorial on that one. But that's what we have been doing. As you can see, $20 a day on the Tron blockchain. Yeah. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but this is what we're doing at Money Match Gaming to, you know, fund these esports events. And I did mention, yeah, we're gonna be compounding the stuff, and I'm probably gonna move some stuff around. I'll show one more thing before I leave. Like, what am I gonna move around? Like, and I started the stream off by saying don't get married to any tokens or whatever. I had some stuff over here, or have some stuff over here in this platform called nice.org. And so the reason I have it over here, because it's like obviously like a meme coin, right? Why would you invest in that, Smurf? I didn't invest in it. I paired up DAI and Ethereum as LP tokens. And so in that sense, sure, I'm taking LP loss or whatever, like, you know, impermanent loss, but it's DAI and Ethereum. And so it's pretty much the same as me holding Ethereum and USDT on UME swap. These pairings are pretty much the exact same, pretty much. They're very similar. DAI is a little different. And I'm not going to get into that right now. But I believe this is like at least 0.5 Ethereum or so right here. And in this farm right now, we could look how much Ethereum am I holding in the farm. I'm holding 0.5 Ethereum in the farm. So I only have about 0.5 Ethereum in the farm right now anyways. And so if I were to move this other stuff over here, like how much would that increase, you know? Most likely we're probably getting up to like about 1,000 Tron a day. And so I think, again, being not married to coins, I'm going to take the Ethereum portion or the DAI portion, one of those halves, and move them over to the Tron blockchain and see if we can get this up to 1,000 Tron a day. Because right now, this even if I keep the Ethereum over here to keep doing Ethereum side things for me, the DAI is it's just DAI. It's just pegged to the United States dollar. It earns 1.2%. Or 2%, whatever the percent. I think it's 2% a year APY. But it's just DAI. You know what I'm saying? I can be using that half an Ethereum, full of whatever the thing is worth of DAI, to be getting up to 1,000 Tron a day, instead of this platform right here, which is, it used to be really high price, but now it's super low, and this is only about $3. And so I'm like, I can get that $3 in a week versus waiting. This has been like, I haven't been able to withdraw from this one, I don't think, yet. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. And it's also, you can see that within that, you know, you take some big W's, you take some L's. Sometimes you take big L's. That's not a big L because I paired up smart. I could have done something dumb and like paired up with the actual token, and that's when people get pissed because they went for some insane APY with the actual token of Nice, which was like $14,000 at one point, and it's now $300. That's why you don't do stuff like that. Whatever. It's Money Match Gaming's journey. It's your host, MMG Smurf, CMO Money Match Gaming. We'll see you guys next time.